Hello, Shreveport Bossier. Let's make a difference today. Are you thinking of buying a home in Shreveport? In today's video, we're going to look at the pros and the cons of new Territory Subdivision in North Shreveport. So,
let's go!
all right, let's get in this map and look to see where the new Territory subdivision is located. It's off of Highway 1, which is North Market, and it is fairly north of what we call North Shreveport. So it's a little bit outward away from the city some, but here is the subdivision right here on Britton Road. You come in and it's all these houses right over in this little area right here. All right. And it's kind of a sneaky turn there. It doesn't really look like there's no signs or anything saying, new Territory Subdivision or anything like that. So, we had gone past it a couple of times and had to loop around. So you look and trust that it's Britton Road when your GPS tells you there, and you'll go right down into, and then the I don't think there's a few houses, I think, out up here, but you basically go between there and some homes, and then it's back here in the back area. There's some very nice homes, as you saw in the vlog that we did on our last video. So, it's north of town. Let me back this out a little bit so that you can see how far. Donnie Bickham Middle School is right here, and we did North Hills Club here. So it's not very far from Northwood High School, so it's kind of in that same area there. It's just a little bit further up north than what we call North Shreveport here, because basically, you're not far from 49. It looked like it was so far away, but it's a nice, clear area and fairly new houses there. So I think a great location if you want to, you kind of be out in the country a little bit, but the lots are not country lots. They're typical subdivision lots, but as far as the community itself is further up into the country area. But I believe that eventually we're going to be building all along here, and it's just from downtown all the way upwards. It's going to be full of homes and different businesses branching out in that area. So a great location for this new Territory Subdivision. All right, now the schools for new Territory Subdivision would be, remember the magnet schools are available in Caddo Parish, so they have neighborhood schools and then magnet schools. So the neighborhood school would be Mooringsport Elementary, and it's 7 miles up Highway 1, and then you cut across here over to Mooringsport Elementary, which is about a 10-minute drive. Not much traffic at all there, so not difficult to get to for sure. Another option that you have is Arthur Circle Elementary, which is on it back in town. So it's almost 29 minutes, about 17 miles. So it would be a good piece. You'd go down Highway 1 and then hit 71 and come straight on down on Highway. It's like Highway 1, 71 and 1 become the same here, and then go down Uri Drive, which is Highway 1, and you would get to the Arthur Circle there. But a long drive from there on that choice. Then South Highlands Elementary Magnet is 29 minutes. It's about 16. And basically you're coming down Highway 1 and then cutting on through and hit Line Avenue here. And it's right here in the South Highlands area. A long drive there, but South Highlands has high marks within the state. Then, as far as middle school goes, Donnie Bickle Middle School would be your neighborhood school, and it's 5 minutes, 2.5 miles, so not very far. Come out on Highway 1 and cut back to Wasson Road and near Wasson Road, I should say, off Old Morgansport Road, and it's right there. And so not far at all. And then your magnet would be Herndon Magnet School, which goes from K through 8th grade. So you could go there. And it is 17 minutes, about 14 and a half miles. You're going to hit 49, and I mean, it's a straight shot, and there is no traffic right here at all. And so, it would be a good school also to for your child to attend. Now, the high school is going to be Northwood High School, and it is 7 minutes or about 4 miles away. So not far. We were talking about how far from this 49 and what we call North Shreveport and the North Country Club, Northwood Hills Country Club. But it's only 4 miles, 7 minutes to Northwood High School. And then you would have the Caddo Parish Magnet High School. It's 24 minutes, and it's about 15 miles over here just past downtown, and then it's over close to the Red River there in Bossier City. It's just right across from there. Excellent school, one of the highest rated schools in the state is the Magnet High School here. So if your child wanted to go there, they would take a test, and if they had a high enough score on that test, then they could be accepted to go there. So great choices for your children for their schools within New Territory Subdivision. Now, if you're here for Barksdale, Barksdale's going to be 27 minutes, 17 and a half miles, and you're going to come out on Highway 1 and just go straight on through, and you could take 220 and get over on the Bossier side, and or take Clyde Fan, it looks like, and then go across on the Bossier side at Westgate there. Look, the great distance to be out away from all the hustle and the bustle of the city, and then because about 20 minutes to 30 minutes is about the average driving time that most all the way around all the neighborhoods that we have, no matter if you're in East Bossier, North Bossier, South Bossier. South Bossier would be the closest, but all the rest are going to be, anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes to get to the base. So you have good choices as far as living outside of the base, and there's plenty of homes in different price ranges to meet with, to be able to help the low rank all the way to the highest rank. There's monies or houses that would fit your budget for what you are bringing in. So, yes, we don't. This is not a podunk thing. We have some very nice homes, and then we have older homes that are less expensive that also fits everyone's budget. And the thing about our area is that as far as housing goes, sometimes it seems that some neighborhoods are kind of high, but the mean for us basically is around 300,000, 315, something like that is, kind of, the middle range here. So it's not like, if you're coming from, higher priced housing, towns, and all, when you get here, you're going to find that here in the South, it's not as expensive, which many people, if you ask them, 300,000 would be a lot of money. And I can remember one time when I thought that there. So for sure. But the thing too that I want you to know is that we here in the Shreveport Bossier area, we love our airmen that come and their families that come to the base. We're so appreciative of what you do for our nation and what you do for our city. Really, you're such a great addition to our area. And, when people get here, they love us and they don't want to leave, and so that's a good sign that we're doing something right. We embrace your family. We try to support the kids in our schools and because we know that that transition can be hard at times, even though they may be used to it after a couple of moves here and there. But nonetheless, we are a Southern style city that will, with Southern hospitality, we're going to wave at you. We're going to just, even if we don't know who you are, just tell you thank you. And for your service, you'll hear this all this time, and and I hear different people telling me that like I don't feel like I do anything, and all. I said, well, it's just our way of showing you that we are aware of what you do, and because of the base being here in our city. For sure, it's been here since 1932, so it's been a long. It used to be Barksdale Fields because it was just an open field, but over the years, and I've lived basically my entire life here, and that's all I remember is B-52s flying over our house because we were close to the landing strip there for the planes, and it was an awesome sight for sure growing up. But you learn to get used to the sound. It doesn't bother you anymore, and it causes you to stop and think, though, that we are safe and we are in good shape here because of the presence of the base and its personnel. So we salute you today. We thank you for your service, and we look forward here at living in Shreveport Bossier City to meeting you and greeting you and welcoming you to the Shreveport Bossier area. Now, if you're needing to go to the airport, it would be a 21-minute drive, 18 miles, and you're going to come out and hit Highway 1 and then hit 49 and then 220, and you're flying and hit 20 going back east, and it's right there off of Monkhouse Drive. So not far at all. We have a regional status for our airport, so it's not just a little dinky place, but you're able to fly out to many different destinations. Our main one is over to Dallas, Fort Worth, and all. So some people drive, and some people choose to fly. Because after I've flown a little bit and get to Dallas, then I don't really look forward to a 3-hour drive back home to Shreveport Bossier. So, I usually try to fly out from Shreveport, so I don't have to drive far to get home once I get off that plane. But that's my preference, and all. But like I say, you've got a great airport for you to get to the different places that you would need to get for business. Now, if you're needing to work downtown from the new Territory Subdivision, it's 20 minutes, 12 and a half miles, and straight down on Interstate, Highway 1, you just go straight on in, and it takes you to downtown. So straight shot, few lights here and there, and you are there coming in on the north side of the downtown area, whereas most people are coming in on the south side from 20 and then coming in there. So you might not have as much traffic there. Traffic is not really a problem in our area. So getting to the downtown area, it's not going to be difficult at all. There's a lot of parking garages there available for where people who work in the high skyscrapers, high-rise buildings. We have our share, and we have a historic downtown where some buildings 100 years old or more for sure. So you can have a quick drive to the downtown area, and you would be in great shape. All right, now let's take a look at what is around the area there, going from north of town. You have so many things here. You got a Jubilee zoo petting place that would be awesome for the young kids. There, you're close to Southern University for any educational things there. Naturally, Cross Lake is close by. You've got Walker B. Jacobs Nature Park, which is super. A lot of schools do field trips there. It's really a great little field trip for the kids and all. And then you've got a Sam's Club that's nearby over in Bossier, Party Central, a lot of fun things there. You've got trampoline jumping places over here in Bossier. And then also in Shreveport, in downtown, you have the Scyport area that's good for science and different exhibits, and then activities for the young kids to participate in, to learn. And a lot of schools do field trips there. But it's a really cool place for the kids to experience there. So as far as travel goes, you can see there that you have all of the I-49, 220, going this direction, heading toward Halton. You've got Benton up here. You've got Bossier City in this area, Shreveport basically over in this area. You've got Greenwood next to the Louisiana state line with Texas. And then you've got a small town Blanchard. We call it still North Shreveport. And then you also have Stonewall that and Keithville are two small communities south of Shreveport. And so we've got all these different areas that you can go for different events that are happening in those towns. And you've got a lot of lakes that you can go to. You've got Cypress over here, and you've got Caddo Lake over here, and Wallace Lake is over in this direction here. So it's plentiful of places to go swimming or fishing or boating, skiing, so forth and so on. We have lots of parks for you Ford Park. You got North Bossier Park over here, Mike Woods Park over in South Bossier here is awesome. You got Old Oaks Golf Club down here off of Sligo Road. And it's really, really nice. And also many different things available to you here for North Territory Sub. So definitely believe that we need to put New Territory Subdivision on your list. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below, so we can help you make a smooth move to Shreveport, Bossier City.
From my heart to your home.